Very dark.
It is dark. Our game is actually lighter than this normally.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he's probably just gonna help her, right?
Very
She's lost. Okay, he's like, listen, don't worry, here you go. Oop. Didn't help.
That was not nice.
Here,
Yeah.
Jason. Punish them.
That's Pamela talking to her son.
Oh,
If you couldn't tell, they're here, Jason. Punish them.
Oh, wow.
that's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
That's
So
super.
You can see that was one of Jason's abilities that he just used. He figured out that the counters are inside the cabin. Or this is actually the Higgins house from part 3, replicated to the inch almost.
Those annoying teenagers.
That's why you got to kill them.
That's why we got
They're
it.
just annoying you so much.
For the record, it's usually not this dark. This is a video problem, I believe.
Oh no, the darkness is inside of all of us.
I couldn't tell if it was just my glasses.
No.
Ooh. Another person I need. She's gonna have a
Where's
headache.
Pamela?
She's gonna have a headache tomorrow.
That's my boy. Hunt them down and make them pay.
So now we're at the counselor's perspective. It's very dark in the woods. They're using their flashlight. Unfortunately, that's going to actually attract Jason.
Oh,
Yeah.
So this is the last counselor during this gameplay premiere. This is our preppy guy.
Hey,
Oh, and Jason.
Oh,
What's going to happen?
you can break free. Can you do it? Oh,
He
wow.
got free.
Hey.
it must have been those Tommy Hilfiger shoes.
Yeah.
That or the sweater.
I assume they all split up at the beginning. That's the
Yes,
best
he
thing
took
to
off
do.
running. So Jason's
Hey.
tracking him. He's making a
Oh,
lot
he's
of noise.
seeing him now.
Oh.
Oh, and he ran into the house.
He ran in the house. Now we're the counselor. He locked the door. That's a very smart move.
Yeah.
Radio.
What does that do?
That's a
you
great
just feel
idea.
good listening
Well,
to music?
Yeah.
He's making noise so that Jason can't properly
Oh.
locate him.
I see.
And now he's going to hide under the bed. He opened the window as well to try to fool Jason. And
guys-
he climbed out
Oh,
the
wow.
You guys really captured the aesthetic.
Strategy.
window. There's Jason stared in the window.
Ooh, that stare.
So Jason knows he's here. He just doesn't know where. He's trying to beat the door down.
Wow.
Well, good thing he locked it. Whoops. He's got to run for it.
There
Oh,
went the
he
radio.
popped the radio.
Jason
he
didn't
doesn't
like
like
that
electricity.
song.
He doesn't like
No.
songs.
So
he
now
doesn't
he
like
can
any
hear-
of that stuff.
Jason can hear clearly.
It's like the orange.
So
Got supersonic
he might be
hearing.
leaving. And he found it.
Oh, he just stabbed right through the couch.
He thought he was smart, but he wasn't.
That happened a lot in the movies.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to hide under something, but he always seemed to know.
Right.
Well, that was very grim.
We apologize for the very, very dark footage. It is lighter than that on our other footage, just so you know.
Who I thought it was just the callus over my eyes, the cataracts
I don't know.
Yeah.
over my eyes.
Either way-
I don't know. That was amazing.
That was looking good.
You said that was
Pre-alpha.
pre-alpha.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one of the sexiest
Yeah,
alphas I've ever seen.
We're still not even a beta yet. So we're still in the pre-alpha stage. There's a lot of
Early
terms
alpha?
for the alpha stage. Alpha, pre-alpha, early alpha. There's a billion stages within there, but we finally, have this where we're ready to show it. And
Do you guys just stay within like the woods and stuff, or you don't? I don't know. I don't want to go too deep into
That's
what
okay.
you guys have announced and not announced, but like I'm a huge fan of like what you've done, sir. You don't understand what you. I love your work. You make hockey masks cool. I hate hockey. I'm from Florida. We don't see ice. We don't see snow.
Nah.
We have a team, but no one
Yeah.
goes to the games. It's always empty.
Yeah.
But you made hockey cool. You made it awesome. So you just stay within the woods. You don't go to New York. You don't go to space. You don't do any of that stuff.
we had those as Kickstarter goals, but we do not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had that as a very, very high stretch goal in our Kickstarter
Okay.
campaign. which all the pre-orders now still go towards unlocking those things. But right now we have a Crystal Lake map
Okay.
that is kind of like a timeline of all the camps. Then we also have the Higgins Haven map from part 3. So we went and got that house, which is no longer around. It got burned to the ground by a fan who was trying to reenact a scene from part 3. So those floor plans don't exist.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's amazing. So you're telling me the house got burnt down because
By
of
a fan.
fan?
Yeah.
What
From
scene?
part 3.
There was a lot of times that house was caught on fire.
Well,
if I remember, there's a lot of fire in these movies. So that house,
not in part 3. Like, he was just hanging out by the fireplace trying to reenact a scene, and he just kind of burnt the
filming
house
it.
down.
So there's no one like on guard.
Just
There's no
him.
like 24 hours
messed
surveillance.
up.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
okay, that's a
So anyway,
historic. We lost history.
We did.
Yeah.
Because of that
Horror
dude.
movie history there.
Yeah.
So
blew
you
it.
guys went back in time and figured out
we
how
watched,
to.
We watched the films about 1,000 times. We called counties and registers and tried to get floor plans and tried to do all this thing.
Okay.
We finally figured out exactly how the house looks. So we have the house in the barn from part 3. So those are 2 maps right now. We have another one we haven't revealed yet, but so mostly takes place in the woods. There's a lot of
Okay.
houses like the Higgins house that you
Okay.
saw. So gameplay inside those houses is vastly different than running through the woods.
Yeah, and the lake plays a huge part of it too, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
Which
So
you didn't see.
You didn't get to see that there. So in our other map, it takes place around Crystal Lake, Camp Crystal Lake, and you actually can go in the water, and you could. There's lots of things you could do, but you can also die in the water. It's not a safe place.
Okay.
There really is no safe place.
Yeah, there's no safe place
at
hiding from
Camp
him.
Crystal
That makes
Lake.
sense.
Okay. I mean, have you guys like talked about how you win as either the counselors or Jason?
Sure, yeah. What you
What do
saw
you do?
here.
It looked like Jason just fucking
Jason was
owned
just
everyone.
like, yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of it, right? Like,
Right.
it's Jason. So either survive, get away from him, or you know, for the most part, if you're Jason, it's kill everyone you can. So
We have a combat system that we haven't showed yet.
Okay.
What you saw was Jason grabbing people and
Just the
executing them.
Yeah.
but
Right.
You can fight back as a counselor. You can find vehicles, parts, and try to fix the vehicle and escape and leave your friends behind. You can find weapons and try to fight Jason. So we have a combat system that's very slow and methodical that you can't take too many hits.
Right.
Jason would probably kill you in a couple hits. So we have
Right.
that. You can actually fight and defeat Jason. We haven't told you how.
Oh, that's so
That'd be
cool.
pretty
There's
crazy.
like telephones that are scattered around the camp that you can repair those and then call, and the police will show up to help. So, each one of those things requires some different types of gameplay. Whereas if you're putting parts on a car, it's sort of like searching for things, teaming up together, taking those parts to a vehicle that could be either a boat or a land vehicle, fixing those things, and then getting your team together, get them in the vehicle and take off.
Right.
Or you can be sort of more lone wolf and maybe just say, I'm just going to call the cops and then hide and hope that I can wait it out before the police get there. So it's having different ways to sort of different win conditions that you can play with the team if you want to, but you don't have to. And those different paths create really interesting, gameplay that we've already, noticed early on, way when we were in still in prototype phase. We were already seeing a lot of that starting to come to the surface. So we're just stoked that we're, at a stage now where we can actually start showing some of these
That's
pieces
awesome.
come together.
Could Sigmund Freud beat Jason with a conversation?
Well,
Because there's a lot of mom issues, there's a lot of issues that he has. It's
true.
Could a philosopher, could someone sit down and talk to him and get to him?
Jenny did in part 2.
Jenny did in part 2.
There you
It
go.
is- I think it's the cigars. If he brought the cigars, he'd have a shot.
Okay. There's a
likes
chance.
cigars.
That's
So
it.
Jason smokes cigars.
That should be a thing in the game. Like, no.
It's a
and then he
secret
pulls
item.
the cigar out.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Secret
but yeah, a
item.
lot of people didn't know that we had Pamela talking Jason through his
That's
actions
amazing.
on screen, like egging him on.
I mean, if you think about it in the films, you never really. I mean, there was a few times where the camera flipped to sort of like Jason perspective, but you never. This is the first time that not only you get to become Jason and walk around as Jason, but you kind of get to spend a little moment in his head. You get to hear what is it that he hears, and like Harry Manfredini, who did the music for the films, is working on this project as well, and he's tasked with probably one of the hardest things of this entire project, which is if there's going to be music and cues and stingers that the counselors hear, that's easy to do because he's done that a million times on the films. But what would happen sonically for Jason? Like, what would he not necessarily hear, but what is playing whenever he's in raged and looking
Right.
for
Right.
teens to kill? Like, what's that sound like?
That's-
And that's difficult because that's not going to be a sweeping orchestral sound. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's going to
Wow.
be broken and jaded like he is. And you're going to have mixed in things like Pamela's voice and that stuff in there because there's got to be a churning emotion and rage that's happening inside him. How do you capture that with instruments
Right.
that doesn't sound so confusing that you're like, whoa, what the hell am I listening to? You know, so that's probably one of the hardest things that Harry is tasked with right now. Which I wish he could have came with us to be here right now,
Right.
but
Then he'd
pretty
be laying
sure.
on the table.
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Have
He'd
him.
be
He's a
laying
sexy
right
man.
there.
Exactly.
You guys have put so much thought into
Yeah.
into being Jason. I thought he'd just run around and kill fools.
That's the beauty. Like
That's
we
mostly what he
had to
Okay,
teach.
but you had to put thought behind
In
it.
the
That makes
films,
sense.
in the
Yeah.
films, you don't know how Jason got from point A to point B. You don't
Okay.
know how he knew counters were under bed. It's like you didn't know how he did these things. So his abilities that you saw, he can hear sound. He can hear counters making sounds. He can use his sensibility and scan the world with that Jason vision. And he's
Right,
checking
right.
for your
Jason
fear.
vision.
That's just doing a check against your composure stat.
Yeah, yeah.
So the more frightened you are, the more easy it is for him to see you and
That's
track you
amazing.
down.
Since you guys worked on this so long, I want to see the video again because I want to see that girl get her back fixed because Jason's a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Totally
We should
fixes
put
up.
that back up again. You
Misaligned.
guys
Yeah,
worked how many hours a day to make this video happen?
Oh man,
I just want to
Can we
see
can we
it.
hit
hundreds of
Brighton
man hours a day.
Can we hit Brighton
can
on
we
the
brighten
video
the
and brighten it
screen?
all the way up?
so we can see
Yeah,
it?
good
And
idea.
just see it, and so we can look at this again. Where these guys work.
Believe me,
so
the
hard.
lighting in our game is beautiful. I'm telling you. Like, wait, we have some other. The videos will be leaking out this week. It's the same video again, but
Okay.
but if it's too dark on the, I don't know how it looks at home. But on these monitors, it was a little dark. I
Yeah.
don't know what people were seeing.
Well, we don't know what this monitor is either. You could sell it by the operation, by the video, how it came up so quickly when I asked for it to come up. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
They're here, Jason.
Look at this.
Find them. Bring them to Mommy.
So find them, bring them to mommy.
Right.
So what Jason is going to do
By
here?
the
as you can tell,
operation,
he's
by the
walking.
video, how it came up so quickly.
Well, obviously
That's where
Jason's
you can tell
walking,
he's
and that's
walking.
Kane Hodder's mocap, by the way. That's
Did you guys do fresh mocap with
yeah,
him?
that's all
Yes.
Kane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kane
And you
came
can
in.
see the sound
Actual.
blips. Those are counters that are running,
Okay.
and they have a low stealth skill. So that's why they're registering across the map. So he pulled up his morph ability right here. And you can pick any location on the map you want to, and you can morph. But real quickly, he decides to use shift, which allows him to cover short distances really quick. So he shifted to that girl. Oh, we got
And this is the mocap
Here's Kane
right
Hodder
here.
mocap.
Okay.
We've shown this a couple times, but you can see how this translates
Into
to
the
kills. So there's Kane Hodder.
So you can have him do like anything in that mocap suit?
That's right.
Yep, all of
That's
our
amazing.
kills were done like this.
Holy
And
Oh
all
my
these
gosh.
kills were.
Now it makes more sense.
And here's what that kill looks like.
And here's
in
what
the
this
game.
kill looks like. And
The head
all these
smash.
kills were designed by Tom Savini, which is even
That's
better.
awesome.
So here you go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
The door?
Oh, the head just popped.
Oh, we don't pull any punches here. We don't pull any punches.
Yeah.
That's what you can see is we have Tom Savini designing kills. We have Kane Hodder doing the mocap.
Right.
We got Harry doing the sound.
I always thought whenever I saw Kane, I thought it was Kane from WWE. That's my mistake.
We definitely did not get Kane
You
from
didn't get-
You didn't
WWE.
get that
He's a
Kane.
big guy,
It's
too.
different.
Kane Hodder.
Yeah, he's a different guy.
Played
Yeah.
Jason in 7, 8, 9, and X.
That'd be
Yeah.
a hell of a fight, though. I'd like to see that.
Kane versus
Kane
Kane.
versus Kane in the
versus
ring.
Kane.
Yeah.
Make
They're
it
both
happen.
big guys,
Make
right?
it happen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're
Kane.
both
I don't know how.
massive men.
Kane from the WWE is probably 6'8" or 7 foot. I'm gonna guess. Kane
he's
Hodder's like
tall.
6'4".
Okay, so
Okay.
Kane.
But he'll fuck you.
Kane
mess you
Hodder
up
was-
real quick.
You up.
all the same.
Right, but the WWE Kane wasn't in Ghoulies 3, right? But Kane Hodder was a security guard in Ghoulies 3, which is like when Ghoulies go to college. I just want to drop that knowledge
Okay.
real quick
Wow.
that no one seems to care
Hey, don't
about.
let me hang
That's
it.
that's
Very,
that's
very
amazing
impressive.
knowledge.
He's got you.
I didn't,
He's
I
got
didn't
you.
know. I didn't know. Wow.
So yeah, Jason has all the different abilities that he can use to try. And there's actually, when you saw the door break down at the end, that was Jason's rage mode.
Just
So
raging
at the very
on.
end of the matches, if you make Jason really mad, he doesn't have to chop down doors anymore. He doesn't have to knock on them and try to
Yeah,
open them.
yeah.
He can just bust through them.
Do you select like different abilities at the beginning? Like as a counselor, is there a list of things that you can choose from and you have to pick and choose? Or do you like work together and you can be like, all right, you pick this, I'll take this?
You can.
Yeah.
You totally can. You can coordinate, or you could just not care and go in, because at the end of the day,
Trying to save yourself?
you're all about yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like you can work together, but when push comes to shove, you only got to be faster than the guy beside you or behind you.
That's
We have
right.
counselor
That's
tropes as
right.
classes.
Okay.
So the jock, the prep, the girl
Right,
next door,
that's right, yeah.
the flirty girl, the athletic girl. And they all have
The one that's good at math.
yeah, we all have
Yeah,
like,
then
we
they're-
have
All
lots
of
of
the one
stats.
that's smart.
It's very
One
yeah.
that's
That's
really
gonna help
smart.
you.
It helps
Well,
out.
Since you guys are here, this is our first thing in the night. We have this wheel that we haven't done anything with, but can we spin a wheel?
Spin
I'll
the wheel.
spin whatever you want.
You'll spin it. I don't know what it's gonna bring.
Well,
Spin the wheel. Come on, Ahmed, hurry it up.
There we go. Yeah.
We're gonna
I think
do it.
Sean
gonna spin this wheel.
And then it's not. It shouldn't be facing us. Almond, get this right.
I think Sean should spin the wheel.
Sean, you're not going to know
Like I
what we
said,
won.
I don't know what's going on most of the time. You
Let
want
Sean.
Sean, you're gonna spin it. We're
Sean,
gonna
here
lose
we
the
go.
French fries. Be scared. Here we go.
Yes.
Spin that wheel.
Big money. Big money.
Big money. Big money.
What do we got?
What does it say?
Spa day.
Spa day. You're going to the spa.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you,
What does
Sean.
that mean?
Which spa?
What spa?
Is that close to
Is
the
it like
convention
Hot
center?
Rocks? Is it what is this?
I don't know.
Is that on
Oh
7th?
well, we don't know what it is, so we're just gonna sit around and wait.
Can I get a shake?
Oh,
wait,
who's
wait,
nasty?
wait. There's
Here
something
going in that spa.
There's something happening off stage.
This all you, Ronnie.
Yeah.
It's spa
Who's
day.
gonna put their feet in
This
this?
does not look
Put it on the
safe.
table.
This does not look safe.
Yeah,
There's
put
a-
it on the table.
there's
You're
a
gonna stand
rag.
on the table.
That's you, Ronnie.
I'm
Ronnie,
not
come
scared.
here. Yeah, come on, put your
don't
feet
give
in
a
there. I'll hold
shit.
your
There you go,
hand.
Ronnie.
I don't. You need to relax because we're gonna. And you get a massage too.
Look at this.
It's like a warm seat. Here.
No,
Why
there's
don't you
a-
stand up.
There's a French fry.
Sure.
That's cool, though.
We gotta plug this
Hold on.
stuff in.
Hey,
This
let me
is
just get
fun.
some
I'm
reassurance
gonna hold your
here.
hand.
So is this
That's your
gonna be it? We're
reassurance.
doing
I
a
don't like
kill
the looks of
live?
that
Are we
rag
doing a
that's
Don't
kill
worry
live?
about it.
Is that what's going on?
I got a
I'm holding it.
snuggie,
Listen.
so it's
There's
on.
a French
Yeah.
fry on my foot.
There you go. Now hold the blanket
table
on
is gonna
him and
break.
warm him up.
This isn't how I imagine a spa day going.
You might want to step out of it
This is not
before they
like the
plug
spa
it
on
in.
7th near the convention
Don't
center.
worry about it. Oh yeah. How does that work?
Oh, that's real
Turn
nice,
on.
Clark.
Does it turn it on?
Oh, look at
Massage
there.
thing.
Here.
I'm getting a massage over here.
Thing set up for you.
There's room for
go.
one more, John.
Since you guys been working so hard all the time, yeah, I could get. I mean,
Get in
there
here.
might be room for one more. But are you feeling? Do you feel that too? It's like you're going off into another.
I'm never
universe.
leaving.
It's relaxing.
I'm not going
isn't
home.
It? Feels good, doesn't it? You guys work so hard. You should take.
You gonna
all the
push me
credit.
off this?
No. That's a lawsuit.
I'll just say if you do, push me towards
No,
West.
and then if you got callus on your feet, I think that does something.
You like
too.
scrub your foot?
Yeah, I'm
Ow.
holding
There you go.
God damn. I mean,
What?
sorry.
Hey!
Excuse me.
Yeah, you know.
that's not really soft.
Friday the 13th. You've been watching that movie for days.
There's some massages coming in.
The snuggie
Where's that zebra
though.
snuggie?
The snuggie though.
Working it out. This is
Dude, seriously.
Sean's getting a massage.
Should we put some fries in there?
Yeah, put some fries in
Put a
it.
fry in there
Yeah,
with me.
put some fries
Get
in
that
there.
McDonald's grease.
There
If
you
you
go.
want some,
The full
plenty of
treatment
fries.
here, yeah.
or we could put
Oh,
there.
Has anyone tested what
There
happens?
we
Is
go.
that Rice Krispies?
Oatmeal for your feet.
What happened?
Oatmeal for your feet.
That's Rice Krispies.
I want to thank you guys for coming out here and making this
Yeah,
game for
thank you
us.
guys.
But we've got a premiere too.
What is it?
Well, this has never been seen before on Twitch/Twitch. We're on Twitch, right? This has never been seen. This is Wilford Brimley and Friday the 13th. So here you go.
Let's see it.
He fights. Yeah, no, this is real. This is actually a real thing. You guys probably didn't know this. You guys probably thought you knew everything about Friday the 13th. But you
Why
didn't
do I
know
feel
Wilford
like-
Brimley was in Friday the 13th
Why do
on
I-
Nintendo, did you? Well, so show this shit.
Let's see
Show
this.
it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. You see? Here it comes. Wait for it. And then you're a patient and you're fighting diabetes because we still look. There's
Oh no.
Oh,
he's
no.
coming at you and he's swinging
What's
at
on
you.
his chest? Oh, that's his beard.
That's his overalls and his beard. See,
Oh.
Sean, you didn't know that you inspired a generation for us to put Wilford Brimley in.
Does Wilfred know about this?
Wilford, no, of course he knows about it. He agreed to it. This is good stuff. Here comes Wilford
I
again.
thought he was too busy
He's wearing a
selling.
tracksuit.
That was him.
That's what's going
How
on.
did he break away from selling diabetes commercials?
Are you guys gonna do a Wilford Brimley DLC for your game?
Well, we all have.
I think we kind of have to
We're
now.
gonna put you in the
We have
game, but
Here he comes. He's gonna kill you with the giant spoon. Take that, diabetes.
Is that a
Fuck
toothbrush
diabetes.
or a spoon?
And that's a big thing. And
Looks
now
like
you're
a
dead and
back
done.
scrubber.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming out here.
Thanks, guys.
Spot it.
When can we
Thank you guys
expect
for
this
coming
game?
out.
Ever? Do you
Really
have a
awesome.
date?
Thanks,
Do you have
guys.
time?
never now after that.
Yeah.
If we got to put Wilford Brimley in there, that's like
That's gonna take
you
like
just
a
put
year.
like 4 months on there.
Take a
We
long
gotta get him in the
time.
mocap.
Was he in the heat of the night?
There's fries in there.
Oh yeah, no, there's fries in there.
Yeah,
Why do you
there's
think I
fries
haven't
and
gotten
oatmeal
out
in
of
there.
there?
It smells like the restroom at McDonald's
I
up
thought
here
my
now.
feet smell like McDonald's
Do you guys
restaurant.
know what game we're playing next or what we're doing next?
I don't know anything.
Is this? Give it away. Tell them. Tell them we'll be right back.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oblitus?
No, it's definitely not that. It's another game.
Tell us where we're going.
I don't know, but yeah, fall sometime. Fall this year is what we're shooting for. Our
Okay.
game.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
fall.
Yeah.
On PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
PC, Xbox One, PS4.
Uh huh.
Now you
What are you
just
doing with your ear?
I have this goddamn thing in my ear that's making me crazy.
Oh,
Agent.
big shout out to all our F-13 fans who've
Yeah.
been there since the beginning of Kickstarter, who have carried this project.
He's worried about the spa day's not over.
Yeah.
He's relaxing.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Don't worry about it.
They have carried this product.
There's the
They've
towel.
championed it for us.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
You want to get in there?
I just
now?
want to give you guys a
Okay,
big
all
shout out here.
Yeah,
Get up on in this.
that's right.
Trying to dry my feet.
Friday, 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 Friday. Let's do it. Friday.
I got wet feet.
13th. Friday the 13th.
I got one between my toes. Don't worry.
It's got a front.
There
thirsty?
you go,
Oh.
John. There you go,
good.
John.
It's a little bit like with your feet. If I was
Hey,
been
I took a
thirsty the
shower
whole
before
time-
I came, thankfully.
That's
for you.
good.
Wow.
Tastes like feet, French fries, and oatmeal.
You went so far.
Okay, let's get to this. We got Garner
Yeah,
coming up. But I don't even know if they're here, but God bless them. Hopefully
Good luck
they
to
are.
'em.
Good luck to them. Thank you, guys. We'll be right back with Garner. Don't go nowhere, Garner. I don't know camera.